The Lion Inside by Ms. Rachel Bright. In a dry, dusty place where the sand sparkled gold stood a mighty flat rock, all craggy and old. And under that rock, in a tiny full house, lived the littlest, quietest, meekest brown mouse. He was so very tiny, so incredibly small, that nobody noticed him ever at all. Oh! He got stepped on, and sat on. He missed out on stuff, ignored and forgotten. My mouse life is tough. Meanwhile, far above, on top of the rock, things were quite different. It was Lion O'Clock. This huge, toothy creature made sure everyone saw how important he was by how loud he could roar. He was head of the pack. He was shouty and proud. He loved flexing his biceps and wowing the crowd. Yes, all were impressed by this mighty king cat. If only, thought Mouse, I could be more like that. Then late one dark night in his tiny mouse bed, the cleverest thought popped into his head. He leapt in the darkness. He held up a paw. I've got it, he said. What I need is a roar. I mean, what if this mouse with the weeniest squeak, what if I were a little more grrr and a little less meek? Well, I'd still be the smallest of fuzzy brown mice, but I'd make friends. I'd join in, and life would be nice. Yes, thought the mouse, I must find out how. I will learn how to roar, and I will learn it now. But it wouldn't be easy, because there was only one beast who could teach him this thing, but might make him a feast. But it's time to be strong, to take a chance. After all, forever is such a long time to feel small. So he made himself brave, and he thought like a winner. He set off for the top, hoping not to be dinner. It felt like the scariest thing he could do, but if you want things to change, you first might have to change you. The farther he climbed, the closer he got to the slumbering lion reclining on top. Then at last, as he stood on his tippy-tip toes, he found himself nose to nose. Pardon me. Wake up, Mr. Lion. You've got company. Mr. Lion, what I've come to you for is, do you think you could teach me your roar? A silence befell that twinkling plain. Lion opened his eyes and puffed out his mane. Time went so slowly, it felt like a week. The lion opened his mouth and let out an eek! The lion curled up in a terrified ball. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Don't hurt me, he moaned. Oh, try to be nice. I know I'm a mighty big lion, but I'm afraid of mice. Don't worry, Mouse peeped. "I'm here as a friend. Let's hang out together and be pals till the end." And that was a magical moment for sure, when the mouse didn't feel at all small anymore. He had found his true voice. He learned to speak out. And for that, you don't need to roar or to shout. And from that day and always, the two were a pair. They both liked the rock better, now that it was theirs to share. The mouse, while still little, felt big in his head, and Lion, he still roared, but with laughter instead. Yes, that day they both learned that no matter your size, we all have a mouse and a lion inside. And that, my friends, is The Lion Inside.